Alright, so I've just filmed a very informative step-by-step guide on how I winterize my hives and realised I hadn't hit the record button. So we're going to do a quick abridged version showing you the finished product. I've stripped down the hives, made sure they have at least 10 frames, if not 20 frames. In fact, in both cases they have 20 full frames of honey for the winter. That should be more than enough to get them through, so I'm not worrying about a candy board. The inside of the lids I have insulated with Styrofoam. Just cut to the side, pushed inside the lids, and this will help reduce heat being lost through the roof over winter. Applied a sheet of newspaper just to stop the bees tropicalizing onto the Styrofoam, so that's caused a mess in the spring. I wrap the outside of the hives with 2 layers of silvered bubble wrap, some scraps here. Double layer cost me less than 20 bucks for a 25-foot roll. It's done 2 hives, which is, needless to say, much better than 400 bucks for a custom-made bee cozy. And I really don't need it. Yeah, duct taped it to the outside, making sure that they've got the entranceway uncovered. Bees can go in and out, and they will be nicely insulated for the winter, ready to go in the spring. For now, I'm just kind of going around, sealing up the edges of the insulation. I won't be opening these hives anymore this year, so go to town with the duct tape and make sure everything is nice and sealed. For the most part, bees are pretty good at regulating their own temperatures and making sure everything's as they need it to be. But these are European honeybees, as most bees are that are kept for honey, so they're not really evolved for the American winters. Depending on where they are in the States, they do just fine. Some places I'm in northwest Indiana, right on Lake Michigan, so it gets a little colder than it does in some places, especially when we get the lake effect weather come through. There we go. I'll put your scissors. There we are. So, whilst I'm not trying to do their job for them, I am trying to make it a little easier for them to regulate their own temperatures through winter. The less they have to heat the hive themselves, less honey they go through, the longer their supplies will last. There we go, one sealed hive. Let's give you a quick closer look so you can see that. I got to tidy up the second one a bit. Didn't come out quite as neat as I wanted, so I'll fix it up. The first one's looking good. Entrance is open. I put an entrance reducer on there, a mouse guard, make sure no rodents are trying to get in or out of there through the winter, making a nest in there. There's got to leave plenty of room for airflow. Bees can get in and out if they need to, but all this extra silver bubble wrap, nicely sealed. It'll keep them plenty warm enough to make it through the winter. Anyone that's interested, there are 2 brood boxes and a 10 frame super in there. The other one, this was a split I made, so it is 1 brood box and 2 medium supers. Next year it'll be the same build come winter. It'll be 2 brood boxes. But yeah, so that's my hives winterized in northwest Indiana. So we should be good for this rest of the season. Alright, I hope that helps someone. If you've got any questions, please shoot me a message. I'm more than happy to help if I can.